What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What is up, guys? We got some historic basketball to cover tonight because tonight, for the first time ever, we will see WNBA basketball hit TD Garden. Guys, this is where the Boston Celtics play, and the Connecticut Sun are having their home game. Their court has been brought to Boston, and we are going to see them represent on Boston court, like in Boston. Like, guys, this is amazing. This is pretty awesome. I am very excited to talk about this game and do a play-by-play as this game happens, guys. Again, for the first time ever, WNBA basketball in Boston. It's kind of cool. First time ever. I'm excited about it. Hopefully y'all are too. I know this video itself, this live stream won't have that many people watch it, but that's all right. Because, guys, we cover all things happening with women's basketball, not just the crazy popular teams, but also all the teams and what people are doing and whatnot. And I wanted to make sure to cover this game, even though there's other games happening right now, because of the historical nature of this game. And, guys, this is sold out. Sold out, guys. TD Garden is sold out for a WNBA game. And no. This does not feature the Indiana Fever. No. This is the Connecticut Sun versus the LA Sparks, guys. I tell you, there's a lot of hype around women's basketball. And I love it. I love it. The fact that this is a sold out arena, guys. Again, 19,156. Crazy. People, 19,000 plus people are in the building, guys. I love this. Like, this is what we're talking about, guys. And again, this is the Connecticut Sun versus the LA Sparks. It just shows the interest of women's basketball and how it's not just one team or another. No. Women's basketball is on the rise. It is. And this game better tell you that. Again, 19,000 people. I'm just saying, like how awesome is this? How awesome is this? The Connecticut Sun, they've been basically adopted by the Boston Celtics. And I love the fact that this game is happening. I really am. I love it. I absolutely love it. It just tells you about the growth of the game, guys. That's what this is. The game of women's basketball is at a new level. And it wasn't like tickets were dirt cheap for this one. I believe the cheapest tickets were $25. That was the cheapest tickets for today's game. So for those who would say, oh, it's because they're selling tickets for dirt cheap. No, it looks from what I can tell. It was as low as $25. But again, guys, we about to do a play-by-play of this game because I am personally extremely excited about this. Again, the Connecticut Sun versus the LA Sparks, guys. This game is available. On the WNBA League Pass. $25 is not dirt cheap. It's not, but okay. It's not dirt cheap. $25, in my opinion, is a good low price for admission to a game. Anyway, LA Sparks has the basketball. Ball goes to Rickea Jackson. Goes for the midi at the free throw line. She makes it. Good shot. All right. Brianna Jones with the basketball. She gets it to Marina Mabry. Marina gets a screen from Melissa Thomas. Marina goes for the elbow. Jumper, misses it. Rebound goes to Brianna Jones. Oh, she misses the putback. Rebound goes to Rickea Jackson. Oh, turnover. Connecticut Sun with the basketball. Marina Mabry has it. She passes down low to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa gets to work. Alyssa gets her shot blocked by Stephanie Talbot. Rebound goes to Dear Canby. Oh, Easy opportunity for Azurá Stevens, who gets the and one on the layup. She is bumped by Alyssa Thomas. And so Azurá Stevens is going to get to the foul line. One shot for Azurá. Oh, man. When you buy resale tickets, it's way more expensive than if you just bought regular season tickets to start the season. Because resale, people can charge whatever they want. Marina Mabrey passes out to Dejanay Carrington. They're now teammates. Dejanay to Ty Harris. Ty Harris missed a three-pointer. Rebound goes to Brianna Jones, who's just eating it up on the board. She gets it out to Dejanay Carrington, who hits a three-point bucket. All right. So Connecticut making some stuff happen on their new home court, for right now at least. All right, Azurá Stevens. Oh, gets it up and in. Nice bucket from Azurá. Marina Mabrey has the basketball. She's playing the point guard role, it seems. She gets it to Alyssa Thomas, to Ty Harris, back to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas, one dribble, gets into the lane, misses the shot. Rebound is had by Rickea Jackson. Rickea's pushing it. Passes out to Steph Talbot, to De'Erica Hamby, to Azurá. Ball goes to Crystal Dangerfield. Thinking about it, she gets it to De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica Hamby misses the shot. It is a good defense by Alyssa Thomas, who that could have been considered a foul, but no foul was called. All right, Ty Harris to Brianna Jones. Jones to ball eventually goes to Marina Mabrey. Marina gets a screen to AT to Brianna Jones. Nice movement. Nice movement. Crystal Dangerfield goes for a long three-point shot. She misses it. Rebound goes out of bounds. It is Connecticut Sun basketball. All right. Marina Mabrey has the basketball. Thought about the three-point shot. Gets a screen. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to AT. AT turns, faces Steph Talbot. Oh, tries to get it back to Marina Mabrey on the cut, but ball is broken up. De'Erica Hamby stole it. Azurá Stevens with the basketball. She gets it to Rickea Jackson. Rickea decides to turn the corner. Turn around, jumper, fade away, misses it. Guys, Rickea Jackson is a masterful player at that sort of turnaround fadeaway jumper. And Ty Harris ends up with a easy look for a three-point shot. Guys, Ty Harris, a year ago, Ty Harris was leading the W in three-point percentage. She can shoot. She can absolutely shoot. Crystal Dangerfield with the basketball. She gets to the De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica Hamby gets the layup, up and in. Dejanay Carrington with the basketball. Turnaround, fade away, jumper. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Rickea Jackson. Guys, the score is 9 LA, 8 Connecticut. All right, Crystal Dangerfield with the basketball. Ends up getting a turnover. Of course, Alyssa Thomas is there for the steal. Dejanay Carrington ends up getting the ball from Ty Harris and does a reverse layup. Up and in, guys. The score is 10 Connecticut Sun, 9 for the LA Sparks. All right. Rickea Jackson could not handle the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Connecticut Sun basketball. CAC, I think the only time we would see her get that surgery is when she retires. She's not getting the surgery until she retires. Alyssa Thomas with the basketball. She gets it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris gets a screen. Ty Harris goes for a three-point shot. And Ty Harris with the three-point bucket. All right, Dangerfield to Azurá. Steph Talbot. Talbot, spin move, turnaround, jumper, misses it. Rebound goes to Marina Mabry. Marina has her head up, gets to the AT. AT! Oh, nice pass. Woohoo! Man, that was a very, very nice pass to DJ Carrington, who is back in the lineup for the Connecticut Sun. She gets the score to go. All right, Alyssa Thomas with the basketball. She gets a screen from Brianna Jones, gets it to Bree Jones. Bree Jones misses the layup. Rebound goes to Crystal Dangerfield. And Dangerfield gets the ball almost stolen by Brianna Jones. Guys, we have reached our first timeout. And guys, we got a pretty good game. We got a pretty good game going right now. Guys, the score is 15 Connecticut Sun, 9 goes to the LA Sparks. Now, guys, I'm curious to hear what you all have to say about this game so far. I would say really good start by Connecticut, especially because this is the first game in Boston, right? Like, the Connecticut Sun, they brought over their home court, you know. They need to put on a huge show. They need to put on a huge show for the crowd. So maybe some of the folks in Boston will travel to Connecticut, which is like 100 miles or so away, where they play it. And so hopefully they're able to win this game and gain a lot more fans, because, guys, this is a great opportunity. It is a great opportunity for the Connecticut Sun, for the W as a whole, all that whole thing. So it would be in their best interest to actually win this game. I think they will. They're a really good team. They're definitely, in my opinion, a better team than the LA Sparks, and I think they should for sure win this game. But we'll see. Just because you should win don't mean you always will win. So that is the thing, guys. Also, if y'all could please do me a huge favor and hit that like button, that really does help the channel out a whole lot. One of the things about right now, about this week in the WNBA, is that the trade deadline is almost here, guys. That's the thing. The trade deadline is almost here. Raina says, Q, why didn't Stephanie call Gabby? Well, she might have. So, guys, I actually have a I'll put out a video. I think I might end up making it a live stream tomorrow morning to talk about why Gabby chose the Seattle Storm. Because there were certain parameters that Gabby said that she needed. There were certain parameters that she said she needed before she opted to join a team. The team had to promise something to her. And so I have a video talking about that, and talking about her decision to go to Seattle, and why her going to Seattle makes them even more of a contender than they really were, than they were before. So yeah, that's the thing, guys. I do have a video coming out. Maybe that is, I'm not sure if I'll have that out tonight or tomorrow morning. At the very latest, tomorrow morning, I will have a video out about that. It might end up being a live stream tomorrow morning before I start work. But yeah, guys, that's sort of the news. That's sort of the news on that front. All right, we have restarted the game. Kia Nurse is in the game. She gets it to De'Erica Hamby, to Rakia Jackson, to Leah Root, who's in. Passes it to De'Erica Hamby, who winds up traveling, and it looks like AT may have tweaked her ankle, possibly. But yeah, there was a trade, or there's two trades actually, I think, that happened today. I'll be covering that too as well tomorrow. All right. Alyssa Thomas with the basketball. She did to Ty Harris. Ty Harris to Bree Jones. Bree Jones was trying to get it inside to DeWanna Bonner, whose birthday it is today. Passes to Ty Harris instead. Ty Harris weaves inside the lane, but gets her layup blocked by Lee Yaru. All right, Odyssey Sims with the basketball. She's still on a 7-day contract. To De'Ara Canby. To Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse gets the screen. Picks up a dribble. Passes to Rakia Jackson. Rakia has to score quickly. Fadeaway jumper at the free throw line, and Rakia Jackson gets the score to go. Dewana Bonner stops, passes out to De'Ara Canby. I mean, not De'Ara Canby. To Dejanay Carrington. Her shot was blocked. Ball goes to Dewana Bonner. 3 seconds on the clock. Dewana has to put it up. Dewana ends up airballing it. Ball goes out of bounds. It is LA Sparks basketball. All right, we have Bree Jones and Alyssa Thomas out of the game for the Connecticut Sun. All right. Odyssey Sims with the basketball. Gets it to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse ends up getting tripped up. Looks like that is a foul on Dewana Bonner. Sorry about Mr. President. He always be barking. The dog always be barking. All right, Odyssey Sims with the basketball. She's doubled slightly. Ball goes to Lee Yaru. Lee Yaru turns, passes out to Kia Nurse for a 3-point shot. Kia Nurse misses it. Rebound goes to Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay tries to pass it up to Marina Mabry, but the ball is stolen by De'Ara Canby. She gets it to Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims gets the layup and the foul. Nice bucket by Odyssey Sims. That is a foul on Dejanay Carrington. Y'all know how dogs be sometimes. Y'all know how dogs be. Now, guys, on my other screen, I have the other games that are happening right now. We have Seattle Storm, who is beating Washington Mystics right now. The score is 15-9. Also, we have the Dallas Wings versus the New York Liberty happening right now. New York is winning that 16-11. Both of those games are in the first quarter. All right, back to this game. Ty Harris with the basketball. She gets it to Dewana Bonner. Dewana. Back to Ty. She gets the screen. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Dewana. Dewana, nice pass inside to Dejanay Carrington, but the ball is taken away. Kia Nurse has the basketball. Kia Nurse goes for a 3-point shot. Kia Nurse gets the 3-point bucket. Sorry, Alexandra. I don't do cats. I don't do cats. Nah. Mm-mm. No offense, people who have cats. That's not that. Mm-mm. That's not my ministry. Nah. I'm a dogs only person. Olivia Nelson-Ododa gets fouled. All right. Connecticut inbounds it to Ty Harris to Marina. Thought about the 3-point shot. Passes to Dewana Bonner. Dewana misses the scoop and score. Olivia Nelson-Ododa tried to get the rebound and get the pass over, but ball goes out of bounds. It is LA Sparks basketball. Guys, the score is 16 LA, 15 Connecticut Sun. We got 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. All right, Odyssey Sims with the basketball. Odyssey gets the screen. We had Olivia Nelson-Ododa hedging that screen, and she ends up with a foul. So we have free throws. 2 free throws for Odyssey Sims. The Connecticut Sun are in the bonus. Oh, no. Actually, no. They're not in the bonus. No free throws. I'm sorry. Not in the bonus just yet. All right. Odyssey Sims with the basketball to De'Ara Canby. Back to Odyssey. But Odyssey could not handle the pass. The ball goes out of bounds. It is Connecticut Sun basketball. We got 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Again, guys, the score is 16. LA Sparks, 15. Connecticut Sun. Olivia Nelson-Ododa with the basketball. She passes inside to Dewana Bonner. Dewana gets the work. Turn around. Jumper. Dewana misses it. Odyssey Sims with the basketball. To De'Ara Canby. She gets it to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse misses it, but De'Ara Canby gets the rebound and gets the shot back up and in. Nice bucket. All right. Dejanay Carrington with the basketball. Time is winding down. 13 seconds left on a shot clock. Ty Harris with the basketball. Ty Harris decides to take it herself. Scoop and score. Ty Harris gets the bucket to go. Rakia Jackson with the basketball. Rakia gets it to Leah Rue, and Leah Rue gets the score. That was nice. That was awesome. Awesome heads-up play by the rookie in Rakia Jackson, getting the ball to Leah Rue at the last second to get that score at the end of the first quarter. Guys, we have reached the end. The score is 20 LA Sparks, 17 Connecticut Sun. Again, guys, this is the first ever game where we see WNBA action at TD Garden. So it's pretty cool in Boston. So again, 19,000 tickets were sold. So that's pretty awesome to see. Pretty awesome to see. Now, guys, again, there are other games that are happening right now. There are other games. William, yeah, I think you're right. So I do think she's one technical away. But this isn't abnormal for Diana. Maybe I'll do a video about it. But like, she's gotten suspended for technicals in the past. This isn't abnormal at all. Reina, will Gabby be a starter? No. She's gonna be their sixth man. That's my opinion. At least for right now. Right now, I think Jordan Horston has earned that starting position for the Seattle Storm, and I think that's the only position that Gabby would take, would be Jordan Horston's position. And I think Noelle Quinn will probably give Jordan Horston at least a couple games to prove that she can stay in that position. And if Jordan has a couple of bad games, then yeah, Gabby will be put in that spot. But right now, no, I don't see Gabby starting right now. But it's potential for Gabby to start sort of down the road for sure. Tom says, did the media say anything about the game being sold out? Not that I'm aware of. I have not seen anything about any media sort of talking about the game being sold out. I saw that it was sold out on the Connecticut Suns. It's not even Suns. Connecticut Sun. I saw it was sold out on their. I think they put it on their Twitter or something like that. That's where I found out. I haven't seen any media talking about this game at all, to be honest with you. So yeah, I haven't seen anything about this game. So it's probably because, again, this is featuring the Connecticut Sun and the LA Sparks. To be honest with you, a lot of people who are casual women's basketball fans, and even some people who consider themselves women's basketball fans don't care, unfortunately, that this game is a historic game and the game is happening on happening in front of a sold out audience. Like, a lot of people don't care, and that's why media aren't covering it. If the Indiana Fever were playing, this would be wall to wall coverage, but not the case. DeWanna Bonner misses the 3-point shot. Rebound goes to Lee Yaroo. She gets it to Odyssey Sims. Odyssey gets a screen. Gets it to De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse already hit a 3-point shot. Is she going to get another one? Let's see. Give and go between those two. Oh, 3-second violation on Brianna Jones. 3-second violation. Rakia Jackson ends up making the technical free throw off of the defensive 3 seconds. All right, missed shot by the Sparks. All right, DeWanna Bonner with the basketball. She gets the screen. Mid-range jumper up and in for DeWanna Bonner. All right, Odyssey to Lee Yaroo to Rakia Jackson. Rakia to Lee Yaroo. Lee Yaroo, scoop and score. Oh, misses it. Alyssa Thomas takes it all the way, ends up missing it. Rebound goes to De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse goes for the mid-range jumper. She misses it, gets her own rebound, gets the putback, and she gets it. All right. We got Veronica Burton with the basketball. She's in the game for the Connecticut Sun. She gets it to DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna Bonner goes for the mid-range jumper. She only shot that shot because she thought she was going to get a foul call. She didn't get a foul call, but she did make the shot. So nice job on her part. And guys, DeWanna Bonner did come off the bench in today's game. A thing to note now that the Connecticut Sun have Myrna Mabry on their squad, she is a starter for this team. So the starters for today's game was Alyssa Thomas, Brianna Jones, Myrna Mabry, Ty Harris, and Dejanay Carrington, which in my opinion is a pretty good lineup. Pretty good starting lineup. Yes, DeWanna Bonner is a starter. Absolutely. But, players have to make sacrifices for a championship. And theoretically, that is what DeWanna Bonner is doing with the Connecticut Sun. We'll see ultimately if this actually works out or not. But yes, DeWanna Bonner was not in the starting lineup today. So definitely something new to note. All right. LA with the basketball. Odyssey to De'Erica. Back to Odyssey. She gets a screen. Odyssey goes for a 3-point shot. She completely airballs that. Ball cannot be controlled by Lee Yaroo. It goes out of bounds. It is LA Sparks basketball. It is Connecticut Sun basketball, I should say. Veronica Burton with the basketball. Burton to DeWanna Bonner. Bonner misses the 3-point shot. Rebound goes to Alyssa Thomas. Gets it back to Bonner. Bonner back to Alyssa. To Myrna Mabry for a 3-point shot. Marina Mabry with the 3-point bucket. Call it with me. 1, 2, 3, money. Now that is exactly why this Connecticut Sun team traded to get Myrna Mabry. They traded to get her because her ability to pretty consistently knock down 3-point shots. That is exactly what they needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so the refs are checking in on something. So while they're doing that, let's look at y'all comments. Tom says, every team needs the same coverage. Shouldn't matter what team you are. Seems like the media only cares about the Fever and Clark. Well, but I think the thing that everybody has to realize about the media is the media wants to make money, right? And so they cover stuff that they think people want to watch to make the money. And if they show stuff and people don't watch, then they stop showing it, right? So yeah. Lindy says media goes where they can get money. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, they go where they can get the money. Jaden says it's not the media, it's the people watching. The media covers what people want to see. Yep. Yeah. I think you're absolutely right. And my hope is that we try to get fans, casual fans, and whatnot, to expand their horizon and look at other teams and see that, like, it's not just one team or another, right? It's the whole league has storylines, awesome players, hard rivalries and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's I think what we have to do is to get fans to care, and then the media will cover it. They'll cover anything that gets people to watch, And so it's one of those things where, that's I don't know. That's sort of my thought process on that. Where I wish that this game would have got more coverage, right? Because the historic nature of the game. But I get why it's not covered like that. I get it, because again, the number one goal of media is to make money, right? That's the goal. The refs are looking at a play involving Kia Nurse and Brianna Jones and seeing if they want to upgrade that or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, that's sort of my thoughts there. And I think that it's important for me because I don't rely on YouTube for my income. And so, yes, I want views, but at the same time, I'm not gonna, all my decisions are not going to be made based off of views. And so I do stuff and I make decisions about stuff that is, that allows me to showcase stuff that will not get views. Like this live stream will not get a lot of views, and that's okay with me. I think that's totally fine. I make videos all the time that's not going to make a lot of views, and that's fine, because again, my goal is to grow the game, and because this is my real income, it works for me. But I absolutely understand media, corporate media, or YouTubers or like whatever, where that's their main thing is this, and they have to make as much money as they possibly can, and so they have to do certain stuff and cover certain stuff in certain ways to get people to click and view and all that stuff. I get it, like I understand it. I just don't rely on it, so that's why I play my own game. All right, guys, there was a flagrant foul called on Kia Nurse on that play against Brianna Jones. All right. And DeWanna Bonner missed her first flagrant free throw. She made her second. All right. LA Sparks with basketball. Leah Rue goes for the mid-range jumper. Gets it to Marina Mabry. Marina passes out to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas, tried to get it to DeWanna Bonner, but the ball was stolen. We got Odyssey Sims with the basketball. Odyssey Sims to Kia Nurse. To Leah Rue, back to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse gets bumped, misses the mid-range jumper. Rebound goes to Brianna Jones. Alyssa Thomas with the basketball. She gets it to Marina Mabry. Marina misses a three-point shot. Rebound goes to De'Arica Hamby. Steph Talbot misses the lay-in. And the Connecticut Sun have the basketball. Veronica Burton with it. She gets to the AT. AT, thinking about it. Passes it to DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna passes inside to Marina Mabry. Marina, one dribble, picks up her dribble, passes out to DeWanna. DeWanna ends up getting in a tie-up. It is a jump ball on the floor, and DeWanna is holding her face. And guys, the thing to know about DeWanna is she is a world-class actress. So I'm not sure if that was a real foul and she really got hit in the face, or if she's acting. I'm not sure. I am not sure, because DeWanna Bonner is very good at that. And for those who are saying, how dare you? How dare you say that DeWanna Bonner is faking? You don't know DeWanna Bonner. Okay? You don't know DeWanna Bonner. Yes, sometimes she actually does get hurt in plays, but there have been several times where she have acted like she was hurt. They showed a replay and she was never touched. So I'm just saying, we have hit commercial break. We've hit commercial break. And guys, we'll see after the timeout is over. We will see what they end up calling. It looked like a jump ball was on the floor, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if you get mad at my comment about that, you don't know DeWanna Bonner. Okay, I'm just saying, you don't know her. All right. CAC says Drew Holiday is there. I didn't see Lauren Holiday though. She might be there. They may. Guys, if you don't know, Lauren Holiday, aka Lauren Cheney, was a legendary women's national team player for U.S. Soccer. She's awesome. One of my favorite players. Absolutely. Definitely was a career cut short for sure. But yeah, he is in the building though. He is in the building. William says content like this channel should be helpful, getting more to watch other teams. That's the hope. And I think some of y'all have done that, right? Where y'all have watched a video of mine of maybe your favorite team, and then all of a sudden now you're watching other videos, and now you're introduced to other players, and now you're like, wow, I feel informed about women's basketball, right? That's the whole purpose of what I do. Because again, yeah, sure, I do like tentpole type stuff that'll get people to watch. Yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, it's about growing the game. And it's about introducing other people to the game. And everybody who plays. B-Mon says Shakira Austin is back. She is back. CSC says, how is your shirt you caught at the Sky game? Actually, I don't even have the shirt. Like, I don't even have the shirt. I don't even have the shirt. I had one of my family members was at the game, and so I gave it to her. I don't even have the shirt. I just wanted to win it. That's the thing. Like, it's not about the shirt itself. I just wanted to win something. Like, it's the pursuit that matters to me, not the actual thing. So, all right, we got a jump ball, and Connecticut controls it, goes straight to Brianna Jones, and Brianna Jones hits the layup. All right. Kia Nurse goes for a three-point shot. She misses it. Leah Rue comes out of nowhere, gets the rebound, and gets the putback. Leah Rue. Woo! I am loving what she has been doing. All right, Brianna Jones gets the lay-in to go. All right, Leah Rue gets it to Akia Nurse. Y'all, Leah Rue is doing her thing in this one. She is absolutely doing her thing. All right. AT ends up missing the shot. Oh, man. Dewana Bonner with a fantastic block of Kia Nurse's shot. William says my wife tested positive for COVID, so I'm in the basement now to bring her some food. I'll be William, I'm so sorry to hear about your wife. I hope hope and pray that she's gonna get better soon. I know the vid seems to be back and in full effect. I keep hearing a lot of people who are now who are testing positive for it. So absolutely praying that she gets back to herself pretty soon. All right, Dejanay Carrington gets the ball to Brianna Jones. Back to Dejanay. Dejanay gets the layup up and in. All right. We got Azarae Stevens with the basketball. She gets to the Crystal Dangerfield. Dangerfield. Dribble. Turn around. Passes back to Azarae Stevens. Azarae off of one leg and gets the shot to go. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, Dejanay Carrington has the basketball. Gets the ball stripped, but they do call a foul. A little surprising on that one. Yeah, Washington's a pretty fun team. I think, but to be honest with you, I think all the teams in W are really fun teams to watch, and are talented. And like even the teams that are in the bottom four, they're better than their record shows, right? Britt says if the Storm lose 3 straight, they'll be in shambles. Yeah, they will be. But that's why they got the new blood on the team, Gabby Williams. She's gonna give them energy. All right, Rakia Jackson has the basketball, turnaround, jumper, off one leg, and she's like, "What up with me though? What up with me though?" She gets the bucket to go. Y'all, Rakia Jackson. Maybe I'll make a video about it in the future, but like her ability to do that sort of like little fadeaway shot, like one-legged shot. She is a master at that. Alyssa Thomas with the basketball, almost gets the turnover, gets the shot off, but an air ball, rebounded by Steph Talbot. She gets to the Crystal Dangerfield, and Dangerfield is ready to run. She gets to Azarae Stevens. Azarae to Dangerfield for a long three-point shot. Dangerfield. Ball goes above the backboard. It is out of bounds. Rosalinda says, who is predicted to win this game? I mean, I think Connecticut is going to win, but I don't know. I assume you mean like betting. I don't know. I don't know who is expected to win in terms of like betting and whatnot. I don't know. But I anticipate Connecticut is going to win because the Connecticut Sun is, in my opinion, is just a better team. I mean, and the record shows that they're just a better team. Jaden says, Storm team a little hot-headed. Are they? I mean, they seem pretty normal to me, but I guess I don't know. Paris says Dejanay is pure. Britt says, is Gabby Williams a star in the W or like Van Loo good? The thing about Gabby Williams is I feel like she's always had the potential to be like a sort of all-time great player, but like it's either injuries or just like something where like I think she's way her talent level is way better than how she does in the W sometimes. And like I feel like this Olympics really did showcase like truly at the core of who she can be as a player. Just sort of like this dominant, all-encompassing player that can affect every single thing on a basketball court. And I'm hoping that this is sort of like the best season ever for her, best half of season ever for her in the W. Because I think it could be. I think it absolutely could be. Funky says, I just watched LA versus Aces recently, and I've been sleeping on Ricky Jackson. Yeah, she's really good. She's she's perfected like that. To me, that sort of like fadeaway jumper. That's more like an Asia shot. That's like Asia Wilson, patent Asia Wilson type of shot. And Ricky Jackson has mastered that. Her ability, like it's like she does. She has that game on lock. That sort of like turnaround, fade away, or that sort of like one off of 1 foot type of jumper. She has it. She absolutely has it. You're right though, CAC. Anybody can get got. Yep. Britt says, when the Storm coach was yelling at sides, I was like, hey, only we can yell at sides. That's funny. That is funny. Well, AM, they don't have much time left to trade anybody. They would have to waive some players to get somebody new, because they're at their max of players right now. So they would need to waive people. But actually, I have some commentary about that too, which would take actually way too long to talk about. All right, Azurá Stevens with the basketball. She tries to pass it on a backdoor cut to Rickea Jackson. The ball is kicked, sat out of bounds for the LA Sparks. All right, Crystal Dangerfield with the ball. She gets it to De'Erica. De'Erica to Azurá. Azurá goes for a 3-point shot. She misses it. Rebound goes to Alyssa Thomas. We got a little bit under 2 minutes left. Alyssa Thomas with the basketball. She gets it to Ty Harris, who misses a 3-point bucket. Rebound goes to De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica to Steph Talbot. Steph. Good defense by who? Dejanay Carrington. But unfortunately, she is called for the foul. Looked like that should have been a clean jump ball. But no, a foul is called. A foul is called on Dejanay Carrington. That is her second foul of the game. Crystal Dangerfield with the basketball to De'Erica. To Rickea. Rickea picks up her dribble, passes down low to Steph Talbot. Steph Talbot, turnaround jumper, misses it. Rebound goes to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas is running. AT to Dejanay and Carrington with the bucket to go. Nice. That was real nice. And she gets the foul, and she is heading to the line for one shot. Guys, that's what happens when the engine runs the floor and gets a fantastic pass to Dejanay Carrington, who has some nice shoes on, guys. She has like these like green and like, what is that, like green and red shoes? They look pretty awesome. She misses the free throw, but Brianna Jones gets the rebound. Ty Harris with the basketball. Ty Harris passes down low to Bree Jones, and Bree Jones gets the layup and the foul. So that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. She working. She working. Guys, here's the thing. The thing I love about Bree Jones is her ability to just work and not think about how it's going to benefit her, just work, and it always benefits her. She on that free throw shot by Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay missed it. And Azurá Stevens actually was getting the rebound, but Bree Jones just tipped it out of Azure's hand, got the rebound, passes out to Ty Harris. Ty Harris decides to reward her, give her the basketball back again. Brianna Jones ends up making that layup and getting the foul. So she went to the free throw line. She missed the shot, but still, it's just the idea that Bree Jones just does all the little things, and it's good to see the big woman get rewarded for it. All right, LA Sparks with the basketball. She gets it. They get it to Azurá. Steph Talbot gets a screen. Steph passes inside, tries to get it to De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica couldn't control it, but she gets it to Rickea Jackson. Rickea misses badly from the three-point shot. The clock was winding down, so I understand that. All right, Ty Harris gets it to DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna to DeJounte. To Bree Jones, back to DeJounte. DeJounte tries to flip it up and in. She thinks she got fouled. No foul was called. It is LA Sparks basketball. De'Erica Hamby to Dangerfield to Rickea Jackson. Rickea Jackson for a three-point shot. She misses it. Rebound goes to De'Erica Hamby, who's been very, very quiet today. Very quiet. Azurá Stevens has the basketball, takes it all the way, and with a little bit of a yell at the end of that to reiterate her layup. I like it. Ty Harris goes for a three-point shot. Ty Harris gets the three-point bucket to go. And DeJounte's like, yeah, Ty. Ty Harris was at the top of the WNBA last year in three-point percentage. This girl is a absolute rock star for a three-point shooter. Ty Harris doing her big one at the buzzer at the end of the second quarter. She's like, how many is that? Is that three? Is that three? 3 points? Yeah, 3 points. All right, guys, we have reached the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter. The score is 41 Connecticut Sun, 35 LA Sparks at the end of the second quarter. Guys, we are headed into halftime. And this has been a very good game so far. I am very much excited about it. What are y'all thoughts about this game so far? What do y'all think? Paris says, I'm not even watching the game. I'm chilling with Quita, just like all you good souls. Well, I appreciate you for rocking with me. For all of those who rock out with this channel and you all hang out with the play-by-plays and y'all not even watching the game, y'all hearing me sort of do the play-by-play. One, thank you for that. Two, I actually really would love some constructive feedback on this. So guys, especially for those who don't have the visual of the game, let me know, truthfully, let me know how, let me know how engaged you are with the actual game as I'm sort of doing it. Because what I want to make sure to do is make sure that even people who aren't watching the game, they're able to follow it and understand what's happening and whatnot. And so I try to do in that second quarter, I think I did less of it in terms of timestamps and score checks. But let me know if you're just sort of listening and not watching. I'm very curious to hear, is this sort of play-by-play helpful? So yeah, because one, I do enjoy doing this, but I also want this to be a very helpful thing, you know. So yeah, I'm very curious to hear what y'all have to say about that. And again, guys, I thrive off of constructive feedback. So if y'all could give me constructive feedback, that would be awesome. And it's not don't feel like you're being negative. Don't. As long as you're not aggressive, you suck, that's not constructive. But, if you have constructive feedback, I would absolutely love to hear it, because I want to get better and better and better at what I do, because the hope is, again, to continue to grow the game of women's basketball, and me being able to sort of talk through it in a very succinct, efficient, and just sort of knowledge-based way. Like I want to make sure that like it's done in a good way, so that way other people can follow along, and hopefully, again, as always, the goal is to grow the game. So so for the halftime performance, they have I didn't get her name, but there is a lady who is playing the violin, and she's right now she's playing "Rude Boy" by Rihanna. Now she's doing, is this No Doubt or Gwen Stefani? Two Sasha around that track and stop. What's going to happen? Like, Gwen Stefani, Holla Back Girl. There we go. That's what she's playing. But guys, I will not be doing a play-by-play of the halftime performance because it's not as like, the Indiana Fever. I do those because to me those are at another level of randomness, and I gotta cover those. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a play-by-play of this, guys. I am going to take a quick break as always, and guys, I will not leave you hanging. I will play some, in my opinion, great music for y'all to rock out with. So I am hopeful that y'all will meet me right back here once we reach the end of halftime. Now, guys, again, I'll be right back in a couple minutes. We're at halftime. Again, we are finding our first game at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. We have the Connecticut Sun versus the LA Sparks. The score is 41 Connecticut, 35 LA Sparks. All right. I will see y'all in about maybe 8 minutes, I would say. Anyway, see y'all soon. All right, we are back. We are back. All right, we are about to start the. We're about to start the quarter. All right. Again, score is 41, Connecticut 35, LA Sparks. Alyssa Thomas starts it off with a pass to a cutting Dejanay Carrington. Ball goes out to Ty Harris, back inside to Brianna Jones, who gets fouled on the shot. She is going to the free throw line. And Azurá Stevens is like, hey, didn't she elbow me? Not quite. Foul was on Azurá Stevens. All right, guys. Let a quick recap of that first half, guys. I think it's pretty evenly matched in terms of both teams. They're both shooting pretty similar from the field. Both are shooting around 43% from the field. We just saw Brianna Jones make both of her free throws. And we're gonna see how this game continues to go. Crystal Dangerfield with the basketball. Passes inside to Azurá Stevens, who tries to get it out to Rickea Jackson, but the pass was read by Ty Harris. She steals it. She gets it to Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay with a little jab step, puts it on the floor. Dejanay to DeWanna Bonner, who gets her shot blocked by Stephanie Talbot. And guys, we have a different starting lineup for the Connecticut Sun to start the second half. We have Ty Harris, Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner, Brianna Jones, and Dejanay Carrington. Marina Mabry is starting the quarter on the bench. All right, Steph Talbot with the basketball. She gets it inside to Azurá Stevens right off the outstretched hands of Brianna Jones. Nice pass, nice score. Ty Harris with the basketball to Alyssa Thomas. AT to DeWanna Bonner. Back to Ty. Ty gets the screen. Goes for the jumper, misses that. Rebound goes to Crystal Dangerfield. Crystal Dangerfield tries to get it to Steph Talbot on the fast break, but Steph Talbot could not get there in time. It is a turnover. The score is 42, Connecticut Sun, 37, LA Sparks. We have gone about 2 minutes into the third quarter so far. All right, AT with the basketball, running point for this team. As you all know, she is a point forward for the squad. She passes out to Ty Harris. Ty, surveying, passes it to Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones takes it on the deck, misses the shot. Rebound goes to Steph Talbot. Steph Talbot tries to get it out to one of her teammates. She had two teammates in the vicinity. Neither one saw the pass. The ball is turned over. It is Connecticut Sun basketball. Now, the reason for that turnover is because Brianna Jones was coming behind her trying to get that steal. So Steph Talbot was trying to get the ball out as quickly as possible. But unfortunately for her, it was a bad pass and leads to a turnover. All right, Alyssa Thomas with the basketball. She passes inside to Dejanay Carrington, who had Steph Talbot posted up. Dejanay could not hit the shot to go. However, on the rebound, it goes out of bounds. It is Connecticut Sun basketball. And Dejanay is complaining like, hey, she's grabbing my wrist. She's grabbing my wrist. Y'all not calling that. All right, on the inbound, DeWanna Bonner gets the basketball, and the birthday girl could not get the lay-in to go. LA Sparks with the basketball. Crystal Dangerfield pushing it. She gets the screen. Crystal Dangerfield is not being stopped. She does a loop-de-loop around the rim, passes out to De'Erica Hamby for a three-point shot. She misses it. On the rebound, Steph Talbot gets it, passes back to Crystal Dangerfield. Crystal Dangerfield misses the three-point shot. Rebound goes to Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas, AT, the engine, gets to the lane and gets the lay-in to go. All right. Rickea Jackson with the basketball. Oh, good defense by DeWanna Bonner. She pokes it out from Rickea's hands. And on the fast break opportunity, Dejanay Carrington gets a foul. So she is heading to the line for two shots. Well, I like it. Good start to this quarter. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank you. For joining this live stream. Thank you so much. Guys, we have a historic game on our hands historic game at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Guys, this is the home. This is the home court of the Boston Celtics. And this is the first time ever that a WNBA or a women's professional team in general is playing at TD Garden. And guys, this is a sold out game as well. So this is something that is awesome that we should absolutely celebrate. All right. Lee Rue has the basketball. She gets it to Rickea Jackson. Rickea Jackson gets the screen. Rickea ends up getting the ball stolen. Alyssa Thomas tries to pass it out to DJ Carrington. Ball was tipped away from her. So no fast break opportunity. However, the Connecticut Sun do retain the basketball. All right, missed shot by Connecticut. Azurá Stevens with the basketball. Cross-court pass to the wide-open Rickea Jackson, who misses the three-point shot. It goes in and out. AT with the basketball. AT gets it to DeWanna Bonner, the birthday girl. Back to AT. Alyssa thinking. Gets it to Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones makes a move against Azurá Stevens and gets the lay-in to go. All right, and we got a timeout. We are at a 10-point lead for the Connecticut Sun. They have come into this quarter and been playing pretty well so far. The score is 47 Connecticut Sun, 37 goes to the LA Sparks. Now, guys, we got 6 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. I do want to do a quick check-in on the other games that are happening right now. Guys, we are in the third quarter of the Seattle Storm versus Washington Mystics game. That score is 46-37. A thing to note, guys, is that Gabby Williams has signed a contract with a rest of the season contract with the Seattle Storm. So she is officially on the roster. Now, guys, I have seen talk about people thinking that Nika Mule was waived. Nika Mule has not been waived from the squad. As of right now, she is still on the squad. So yeah, she's still with the squad. She has not been waived. All right. So yeah, that game is happening right now. Again, now that score is 40-48 Seattle, 39 Washington Mystics. There is also another game that is happening right now as well. We have the New York Liberty versus the Dallas Wings, and New York is absolutely killing right now. Absolutely killing. The score is 60 New York Liberty, 44 Dallas Wings. Yeah. New York is on a big one today. They are on their big one today. And if y'all are curious about who's dominating for New York, well, it's Breanna Stewart. Stewie almost has a double-double in this game. 19 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for Breanna Stewart. Jonquel Jones is almost at a double-double as well with 12.7 rebounds. And the point general for this squad, Courtney Vandersloot, she has 10 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Jay says, I'm pretty sure they're going to waive Nika, though. They might. They just haven't yet. They might waive her. They haven't waived her yet. Jaden says free Nika. Eddie says Nika needs to be traded somewhere where she can get playing time right on the bench. Not fun. Yeah, but I mean, this is what happens. This is what happens to rookies. I mean, you don't always have years where you have rookies come in and absolutely make a name for themselves right off the bat, right? I mean, we're at a special time with this rookie class that we have right now. You have Rickea, who has absolutely been playing great with the LA Sparks. You got Caitlin, who's been playing great with the Fever. You got Angel with the Chicago Sky, who's been really, really, really good. top of the WNBA type good with rebounds and whatnot. And so I think a lot of people have kind of forgotten about like the rookie blues in the WNBA and how a lot of players who are rookies, most of them get waived. Basically all of them get waived, and the very few who actually make the roster, a decent amount of times don't even really play. Maybe I'll do a retrospective look at rookies in the WNBA, just so we can sort of go through that. Azurá Stevens ends up with a 3-point bucket. Nice shot for her for the LA Sparks. They absolutely needed that shot from her. She has 14 points in this game so far. For the Connecticut Sun, Alyssa Thomas tried to give it to Brianna Jones, but a little bit miscommunication. Ball goes out of bounds. It is LA Sparks basketball. All right, ball goes to Rickea Jackson. She's falling out of bounds, so she passes it right back out. Azurá Stevens with the basketball. Azurá to Crystal Dangerfield. Dangerfield behind the back, goes for the jumper at the buzzer, misses it. Rebound goes to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa, the engine, gets it to Ty Harris. Ty picks up a dribble, gets it to Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones passes inside to Alyssa Thomas, who gets the lay-in to go. All right. They trying to start cooking. Trying to. All right, Ray Burrell is in the game for the LA Sparks. She has the ball. She gets it to Azurá Stevens. Azurá tries to give it to, oh my goodness. Azurá tried to get it to Rickea Jackson. It was a turnover. We had Dejanay Carrington, who got the ball, did one dribble, and ran into the brick wall that is Lee Yarou. And she fell down hard. Man. That's funny. That's funny. And Dejanay's like, hey, I fell to the ground. Y'all not gonna call a foul on that? That wasn't a foul. It's just you got leveled by a big old giant body named Lee Yarou. That's all that was. Lee Yarou and Brianna Jones are tipping it off. Jump ball. William says, has anyone seen Quita's video about the person with the prior assist record from Portugal? You mean Tisha Penicheiro? Yeah, I think I made a video about Tisha Penicheiro. Yeah, a while ago. But yeah, she's absolutely great. I have some retrospectives that will be coming out soon. I got one about the one of the greatest players to like end her career early, Jackie Stiles, who was awesome in college. Alyssa Thomas ends up with the fast break layup. Guys, the score is 51 Connecticut Sun, 40 LA Sparks. I have lots of interesting videos coming out. I also have a video about the I'm not gonna tell you my title of it because I think it's a cool title. I don't want anybody to steal it. But Lee Yarou with a nice pass to Rickea Jackson. But I have a video coming out about the 7-day contract women who are just going from team to team this year on 7-day contracts, and how it's sort of like a sisterhood of sorts. So I have that video coming out too. Lots of really cool stuff, in my opinion, that I have coming out. And again, the goal is to really highlight, a lot of the players in the W who may not get a lot of attention, current and former players. All right, Rickea Jackson has the basketball. She passes out to Odyssey Sims. Odyssey is one of those 7-day contract people. All right, to Lee Yarou. Azurá Stevens tries to get it to Ray Burrell, but Ray Burrell was not tall enough to get that pass. Oh, man. Dejanay Carrington had an opportunity for a nice layup. It rolls right off the rim. Yeah, Paris. Paris says, Quita, that's going to be a fire video. All the ones who are journey players. Yeah, there's quite a bit of journey women in the WNBA. There's quite a bit, and like the thing that I think a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I think the misconception is that like these players are not good, but they are. That's the thing. Like it just, you look at a player like a Monique Billings, a player like a Odyssey Sims and whatnot, and you're like, well, how could they not stay on teams like that? And there's a reason for it, guys. It's not because it's not always because of talent. Sometimes it's about fit. Sometimes it's also about contracts and like having the money. And sometimes for teams, it's actually cheaper to just keep doing 7-day contracts. And sort of doing that and trying to see what they have and then making a decision to sort of extend from there. Especially with injuries and whatnot, and with the salary cap being the way it is, there's a reason why you have these journey women, and it's not just a talent thing. It's not, and I want to do a video that sort of dives deep into that. Turnaround jumper for Azurá Stevens gets blocked by Brianna Jones. Marina Mabry had an opportunity for a 3-point shot. She decides not to take it. She tries to pass it to Brianna Jones, but the ball is stolen by Veronica Burton. Veronica Burton gets it up to Kia Nurse, to Odyssey Sims, who gets the lay-in up and in. All right. Brianna Jones with the basketball. Turnaround. Hook shot. Misses it. Rolls right off the rim. Azurá Stevens gets the rebound. She gets it to Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims, ready to roll. She gets the screen, gets it to Leah Rue. Leah Rue gets the lay-in to go. Y'all, Leah Rue continues to get better and better and better and better, guys. Absolutely continues to get better. I love to see it. All right, Marina Mabry passes inside to DeWanna Bonner, who gets clobbered by Veronica Burton. I'm sorry, that was Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell with that foul. Lindy says, Quitty, you can only do 3 7-day contracts, correct? I think it's, and let me actually double check. I believe it's 3 7-day contract with the same person, with the same player, I should say, before you have to like sign them or just completely get rid of them. I believe, but let me double check that. So, looks like the refs are going to take a look at that. Take a look at that foul. Ray Burrell fouling DeWanna Bonner to see if that was excessive. I believe it is 3 that a team can do. Goon says, "Quitty, you ever thought about being an AAU coach one day?" I think I could be a good coach. I think the only thing is I don't know like that process of how that works and like all that stuff. So, yeah, sure, I'd be down for it. To be honest with you, I'm down for basically any type of career that involves women's basketball. To be honest with you, that it doesn't really matter to me what it is. Whether that's me being a commentator, whether that's me being a ref, whether that's me being a coach, I don't think it matters. Whether that's me being in the front office of a team, like I don't think it matters. My goal would be to have some sort of involvement in women's basketball and moving it forward. How that looks, I don't know, and I don't totally care. But we'll see. We'll see where life goes. We'll see. All right, so they do not upgrade that, the regular common foul. DeWanna Bonner makes her first free throw. makes her second free throw. All right. Odyssey Sims tried to pass the ball. Ball ends up touching a couple hands, goes out of bounds. It is staying with the LA Sparks. All right. Odyssey Sims with the basketball. She has Marina Mabry on her, and Marina winds up fouling Odyssey. All right, Odyssey with the basketball. Oh, and Alyssa Thomas just steals the ball. Odyssey was trying to pass it to Leah Rue, and Alyssa Thomas comes out of nowhere, gets the steal, and she gets fouled from behind. Looks like that might have been a foul on Leah Rue. And they are in the bonus. So Alyssa Thomas is going to head to the line for 2 shots. And again, guys, when y'all look at her free throw, it looks a little bit funky. Looks a little bit funky. But sometimes she makes it. I mean, a good amount of times she makes it. Though she missed her first free throw on that one. William says the only thing Quita wouldn't be good at is internet troll. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I think I'd be really good at being internet troll. That's just not what I want to do. Yeah, but I think I'd be good at it because I've seen a lot of what trolls do, and I know like would be successful, but I wouldn't do it. My personal ethics are like too much for that. Oh, fadeaway jumper off one leg for Rakia Jackson. She almost made that shot. Almost. Veronica Burton goes for the half-court shot for the Connecticut Sun. She misses it. We have reached the end of the third quarter, guys. The score is 53 Connecticut Sun, 46 LA Sparks. Let's see what y'all got to say. Tom says you would make a fantastic sideline reporter with the Sky. I predict within the next 2 or 3 years, your knowledge of the game and the players is phenomenal. Well, the Sky don't have a sideline reporter. That's one. Well, not really. Or maybe it's because I'm always at the games in person home games in person that I don't see whoever they have is that. But yeah, I would love to. I would love to be a sideline reporter or like whatever. Because again, as I do know, like I've been paying attention to women's basketball for forever, and that's not a oh, look at me, I'm so awesome, I know so much about the WNBA. It's just that I've paid attention to the WNBA and women's basketball for decades, and it just so happens that now it seems like a lot of people seem to care about the WNBA and women's basketball, whereas before, when I would like say all this random stuff and I would tell people at my church and like, hey, oh, you need to watch this girl and she's so awesome and blah, 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 and I would go deep into stuff and they're like, I don't care. Now people seem to actually care. And so yeah, that's why I find it kind of cool that all my random knowledge that has never been helpful and no one has cared besides my family until now, the fact that like, my random history about Tisha Penichero, my random history about like, some of the OGs of the game, Lauren Jackson, Lisa Leslie, Candace Parker, and others, like, that knowledge, that information, the fact that I just watch all the games, it's actually helpful. And I like it. I like the fact that what people thought was dumb before is actually helpful for at least a very, very, very small subset of the internet. At least. So yeah. All right, let's continue on, guys. Again, we are at the end of the third quarter. We are at the end of the third quarter. They are doing dunk squad. Looks we have the Boston Celtics dunk squad out there making stuff happen. Ezra, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It is a lemon character waving his arm to say hello with his mouth open. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I appreciate the support. Appreciate that, Shirley. Appreciate that, Shirley. Says you would be a great PR analyst for the WNBA. You have a lot of knowledge about women's basketball. Yeah, I mean, I just want to do something related that grows the game. Oh, Lauren Holiday is in the building. All right, y'all. Lauren Holiday is there, aka Lauren Cheney, the legendary women's national team soccer player. I used to be a big fan of hers. Big fan. All right, so we got Tarika Foster Brasby interviewing them. And unfortunately, got the smaller screen, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on in the game. All right, looks like De'Erica Hamby has the basketball. She goes into the paint and ends up missing the shot. But offensive rebound for the LA Sparks. Misses that shot on the rebound. We have a tie up, so we have a jump ball. But unfortunately, I can't see who that was for because they went a full screen of Drew Holiday, which is great. I'm happy he's here, but also like, let's make sure to show the game. There we go. All right, it was Veronica Burton and Ray Burrell on that jump ball. Ball is controlled by the LA Sparks. All right, Rickea Jackson with the basketball. Turnaround jumper, misses it. I think that might have been partially blocked. Lee Yaroo was trying to save it, but it is a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation on the floor. They just interviewed their daughter. Trika interviewed just asked a question to Drew and Lauren's daughter, and she asked, did she want to play basketball in the future? She said, I do not want to play basketball. That is hilarious. All right, another turnaround jumper for Rickea Jackson. Unfortunately, she misses that. We saw DeWanna Bonner try to get that rebound, but she did step out of bounds. That is hilarious, though. Their daughter said that she's like, I do not want to play basketball. It's so cute. All right, Ray Burrell bringing the ball in for the LA Sparks. She gets to the Kia Nurse, who goes for a 3-point shot. She misses it. A rebound to DeWanna Bonner. She gets it to AT. Alyssa Thomas misses the fast break layup. Tries to get her own rebound, but fails to do so. All right, Rickea Jackson with the basketball. To Lee Yaroo. To Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell off the screen, thinking about it. Gets it to De'Erica Hamby, who's been very, very quiet today. De'Erica to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse used a little bit of a forearm. A little bit of acting on Alyssa Thomas's part. She did not get the offensive foul called. And she makes the jumper. All right, Alyssa Thomas with the basketball. She gets it to DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna gets a screen from Olivia Nessonadota. DeWanna tries to get the scoop and score. She misses it. Rebound goes to Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell gets it to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse to De'Erica Hamby for the fast break layup. Now, that is exactly what this LA Sparks team needs to be doing. Turn over this Connecticut Sun team, get them to miss shots and go on a fast break opportunity. Run the floor. And when you run the floor, you have more opportunities for easy baskets. And that was an example of that. Kia Nurse with a fantastic pass to De'Erica Hamby for the easy lay-in to go. And guys, just like that, this LA Sparks team is back in this game. They're back in it. Guys, the score is 53 Connecticut Sun, 50 LA Sparks. We have a very low scoring game in this one. We have 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. And we about to see. We are about to see what ultimately they do. Let's see what y'all got to say. M10 says, would Satu Sabali be a good fit for the viewer? Yeah. Satu Sabali is a unicorn. She is a unicorn that would fit on every single team in the W. Yeah. Every single team. The reason why is because she can play the 4. That's her normal position, the 4. She could also play the 3 if you need her to. Defensively, she's good. Offensively, she has a bag. She can shoot 3-pointers. She can do mid-range. She can get to the basket. She can do just about anything a team needs her to do. So yes, she would be really good for the Fever. She's not going to the Fever. I don't think she'll ever go to the Fever. But if she wanted to, yeah, sure. Because truly, Satu Sabali is one of those rare players that I feel like fits on every single team in the W right now. She would absolutely fit. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, I mean, they could afford her, but they would have to get rid of some of the players that they pay already. Chocolate says the Sparks need a W. This would be a good one. Yeah, but also the Connecticut Sun. Remember, they recently had a game, and they wound up losing to the Atlanta Dream, and so yeah, that's going to be kind of crazy if they lose this one as well. So I think both teams are in a must win. Both teams are in a must win. All right, we are back in action, and we see a foul. There was a foul on Rakia Jackson, who pulled Duana Bonner's arm. All right, so we don't have that much time in the game. 7 minutes left to go in the game. Guys, I do want to also make sure to give y'all an update on Seattle and Washington. Washington's coming back. Guys, the score is Seattle 70, Washington 66. We got 6 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Washington's coming back. Dejanay Carrington with the basketball. She tries to pass it to Alyssa Thomas, but the ball is poked out and away. Good defense by De'Erica Hamby for being right there. All right, Duana Bonner misses the mid-range jumper. Rebound goes to LA Sparks. Lee Rue with the basketball. Nice pass to De'Erica Hamby, and De'Erica tries to get the layup to go. She does get fouled from behind by Alyssa Thomas, and De'Erica will head to the line for 2 shots. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. All right, she misses the second free. She misses both free throws, actually. Too bad we're not in Vegas, because miss twice, get a slice for Vegas fans. All right, Ty Harris Gets it to Dejanay Carrington, who goes in the lane and goes for the mid-range jumper. She could not hit it. Ball goes out of bounds. It is LA Sparks basketball. Man, this Connecticut Sun team cannot buy a basket. They can't. They cannot buy a basket. And seemingly the LA Sparks can't either because they just missed 2 straight free throws. So, all right, Lee Rue with the basketball. Takia Nurse. Kia Nurse ends up pushing. So she's called for the offensive foul on the armbar. All right, Ty Harris with the basketball to Alyssa Thomas. To Dejanay. Dejanay gets into the lane. She misses again. Wow, she cannot get a basket. Those are tough baskets, but she's still missing them. De'Erica Hamby with the basketball to Ray Burrell. Burrell goes for a 3-point shot. She misses it. Offensive rebound goes to Rakia Jackson, who's like, watch me work. Watch me work. She gets the rebound and the putback and the foul. Rakia Jackson, guys, is doing her thing in this game. Every single thing the LA Sparks needs her to do, she is making it happen, y'all. She said, let's go. Y'all better talk about me when y'all talk about rookies. Y'all better talk about me. That's what Rakia Jackson's saying, y'all. That's what she's saying. And she is headed to the line and is going to try to tie up this game. Looks like DeWanna Bonner may be hurt. All right, so she's walking to the bench slowly. Yeah, CAC, Rakia doing her thing in today's game. She kind of always does her thing. Especially, guys, I feel like the switch flipped when she hit the starting lineup. I feel like she's just, like, her confidence is through the roof. All right, she made her free throw, so we are all tied up. Again, 6 minutes left to go in the game. Dejanay Carrington with the basketball. She gets it to Alyssa Thomas. AT to Marina Mabry. Marina passes down low to Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones ends up getting the foul drawn on Lee Rue, which I don't think that was a foul. All right, so they are so Kurt Miller and the LA Sparks are challenging this. I think they should win this. It didn't look like a foul. It looked like Brianna Jones was trying to back down Lee Rue. Wound up bouncing off of Lee Rue and shooting a mid-range jumper. I don't think that was a foul. I think that's just Lee Rue's body. She's just a big body, and you're gonna bounce off of her. I don't think that was a foul. So I think the refs probably will overturn this call. Again, the score is 53-53. We got 5 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter of this game, guys. So yeah, I don't think that was a foul, but we'll see. We will absolutely see. We will absolutely see what the refs decide to do. Tom says, I've been telling people Rakia should be in the rookie talk. Fact, I mean, Rakia is definitely number 3. I think she absolutely has been doing her thing, and I think if both Angel and Caitlin were not as, like, media darlings, it would absolutely be the Rakia show. It would absolutely be the Rakia show. I think she is a player who knows how to play the game of basketball and is playing like a vet as a rookie. She's also a very, very, very stylish person in general, and I think that I'm actually somewhat surprised that she doesn't get as much attention as I expect, because you know, we see a lot of people talking about, like, hey, you know, the WNBA isn't, like, cool enough or whatever, doesn't have, like, the cool factor, but, like, Rakia Jackson is like straight up cool. Like, she is cool, and she's also really good at the game of basketball. So in my opinion, when it comes to rookie talk, top 3, Caitlin, Angel, Rakia. Absolutely. All right, so we'll see what the refs decide to do, if they decide to overturn that foul or not. Goon says Rakia Jackson on a team full of Stella trying to get her groove back women on the team. What? I don't know any. I know it's a reference to a movie or something. I don't know the movie, so I don't know the exact reference you're making, but I find it kind of funny, the the analogy, even though I don't totally understand it. You're right, Jaden. That's why I felt like once she hit that starting lineup, it was like a different story. Uh, she she didn't start, and she didn't. There were some games that she didn't play. Yeah, finally they won. The refs made the good decision of taking a look at that, or there was a challenge call, but the refs made the right decision at saying that that was a no call, because that was a no call. All right. Okay. All right. So there's a scores table issue. There's a scores table issue. All right, LA Sparks with the basketball. Rakia Jackson turns, faces Dejanay Carrington. Rakia gets trapped. Oh, that was a good decision on defense. Off the timeout to trap Rakia Jackson. Good decision. All right, Kia Nurse passes out to Leah Rue for the jumper. Leah Rue misses it. Rebound goes to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas gets it out to Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay with the mid-range jumper, up and in. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Oh, Dejanay came out of nowhere to steal the ball on a pass. De'Erica Hamby was trying to get it to Leah Rue, and Dejanay Carrington came out of nowhere, grabbed the ball, ends up falling on it, and very, very nice job by the Connecticut Sun coming out of that timeout with defensive energy. And guys, y'all know Dejanay is a defensive player. That girl can play some defense, and she absolutely just showed it on that play right there. She does have 15 points in this game, 3 rebounds. Wow, that was nice by Dejanay. All right, we got a jump ball between Leah Rue and Dejanay Carrington. Rakia Jackson gets it. Passes it to Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims makes her way all the way to the basket and gets the score and the foul. So she's going to head to the line for one shot because she just made that basket. Man. This is a very, very low, but very, very close basketball game. We have less than 5 minutes to go. And guys, we have a LA Sparks lead. LA Sparks lead 56-55. Ty Harris with the basketball to Brianna Jones. Ball goes around the horn to DeJounte. DeJounte almost got the ball stolen from her. She passed it to Marina Mabrey. Marina goes for a three-point shot. Marina Mabrey misses it. Rebound goes to AT. AT misses the layup. She says, where's the foul? No foul was called. Odyssey Sims with the basketball. Odyssey passes to De'Erica Hamby, who gets the bucket to go. Wow. Hey, no time like the present. De'Erica Hamby gets a fantastic pass by Odyssey Sims. She waited for Brianna Jones to fly by, gets the shot up, and gets fouled. Guys, it is smart basketball that this LA Sparks team is playing. Very, very smart basketball. And guys, to think, LA does kind of have an advantage a little bit because Kurt Miller is the coach for the LA Sparks. He coached the Connecticut Sun for years. Took the Connecticut Sun to a couple of WNBA finals. Like, this man, he knows, and for the most part, this Connecticut Sun team is like the same. It's a very similar team that has been for like several years. You do have some new pieces, but for the most part, the ethos of the team is the same. And so he does have a little bit of an edge up because he's like, hey, here's what you need to focus on. Like, the scouting is going to be a lot easier against the Connecticut Sun. And DeJounte Carrington makes her way to the basket and gets the lay-in to go. Odyssey Sims has the basketball. Pump fake, passes out to De'Erica Hamby for a three-point shot. De'Erica misses it. Rebound goes to Brianna Jones. She passes up to DeJounte Carrington, who gets the ball stolen by Odyssey Sims. Wow. The bodies are rolling on the floor with Leah Rue and Brianna Jones, and Ty Harris ends up with the basketball. She goes for the layup. She misses it. Rebound goes to Alyssa Thomas, and Alyssa Thomas gets the foul and gets the score to go. Wow. What a craziness. What a craziness of activity that has just happened on the floor. Wow. Man. Let the bodies hit the flow. Let the bodies hit the flow. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That was very, very fun. And Alyssa Thomas made the bucket. She is at the free throw line. She makes the and one free throw. So we have a 1-point game. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Odyssey Sims with the basketball. Odyssey decides to take it all the way to the basket. She gets the ball stolen by Ty Harris. Ty Harris passes up to DeJounte Carrington. DeJounte Carrington gets the fast break layup, and she hyping up the crowd. She's saying, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, crowd. Let's go, TD Garden. Let's go, Boston. Let's cheer on the Connecticut Sun. Wow. Yeah, that was fun. That was pretty fun right there. That was pretty fun. Again, guys, defense. Ty Harris, really good defense against Odyssey Sims, stripping the ball without fouling, doing the heads-up pass to DeJounte Carrington, who was off to the races. This is the Connecticut Sun, right? They're a team that's going to turn you over. They're going to any sort of like mistake that you have, they are going to exploit it, and they are going to score. They have not had that great of a game today, but this is what they do. This is what they do. And DeJounte Carrington is feeling it, and she was trying to hype up the crowd as well, lifting up her arms and saying, come on, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into this game. We have a 3-point game, 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The score is 62, Connecticut Sun, 59, LA Sparks. Guys, I am loving the way this crowd sounds. They are giving noise. They are giving energy, and it is fun to see. Wow. They just spit out some facts. Third largest attendance attended WNBA game this season. 19,000 plus tickets were sold. This is the largest in franchise history for attendance. And once again, the Connecticut Sun get a strip. Once again, they get the strip. That was Alyssa Thomas who got the steal. Ty Harris fell on the ball. And wow, the Connecticut Sun do it again. Wow. It seemed like they stored up all their defensive energy for the fourth quarter. They stored up all their defensive energy for the fourth quarter. We got the shorties, Ty Harris and Odyssey Sims, jumping it up at half court. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Connecticut Sun basketball. Yeah, DB says, this is the Sun defense I'm used to. Yeah, this is what they do. All right, Ty Harris with the basketball. She gets the screen. Ty to Marina Mabry. Marina off the screen. Marina goes for the mid-range jumper, and she hits it, y'all. Marina Mabry for a 2-point basket. Not for the Chicago Sky, but for the Connecticut Sun. All right, Odyssey Sims goes for a 3-point shot. She ends up getting that shot partially blocked. Rebound goes to Alyssa Thomas, and Alyssa says, like, calm down. Let's run a play. 2 minutes left to go. Thomas gets the screen. Slip pass to Brianna Jones, and we are seeing prime Connecticut Sun basketball. This is what they do. Defense leads to offense, leads to the engine running the plays and making good decisions. Guys, this team is on a little bit of a run right now. Little bit of a run for the Connecticut Sun, and we have a game that it seems like maybe the Connecticut Sun are running away with. The score is 66 Connecticut Sun, 59 LA Sparks. Guys, wow. They in their bag right now. They back in their bag. They've been gone so long, you almost forgot what they had. And what they got is defense. That's what they got, y'all. That's what they got. Man. Carmela says the Sparks look deflated. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Paris is like, whoa. Yeah, Paris. The Connecticut Sun are feeling it. They are absolutely feeling it. Eddie is cheering for the Sparks. All right, we got Chocolate Twist is cheering for the Sparks too. Let's see. I mean, the problem with LA is that they're just in a bad situation, right? They don't really have the talent to sort of sustain themselves, and especially if Dearica Hamby is not like balling like she. Dearica Hamby was balling that first half of the season. Like, she was absolutely a serious contender for MVP, though, of course, it was solely going to go to A'ja Wilson because she's so much better. But, Dearica was definitely in the conversation. And I feel like maybe she exerted a lot of energy at the Olympics or whatever, but she's not the same since she's been back. Rakia Jackson almost got the turnover. She gets it to Dearica Hamby. Dearica Hamby, nice pass. Dearica had a nice pass to Leah Rue. Leah Rue goes for the layup, but winds up getting fouled. And it looks like Leah Rue is going to head to the line for 2 shots. Oh, guys, we got Jason Tatum in the building. Looks like Jason Tatum may have just gotten here. But better late than never. What up, Jason? All right, Ty Harris with the basketball. Ty Harris gets into the lane. Ty Harris gets the lay-in to go, and she gets the foul. Wow. They are feeling it big time. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. And Ty Harris makes her free throw. We got a 10-point game, guys. This game has severely opened up. We got a 10-point game. Rakia Jackson with the basketball. She gets it to Learoux. Learoux to Steph Talbot. Steph Talbot gets the ball stripped, and that was Marina Mabry with some defense. Y'all. Wow. Kurt Miller just got ejected in the game. Wow. Wow. What? Y'all, I guess Kurt Miller was upset that there was a foul call that wasn't called, and he got on the court, and the refs just ejected him. The ref was like, nah, you out of here. You are out of here. Wow. That was fast. Kurt Miller, the former coach of the Connecticut Sun, just got ejected. And Kurt Miller got all on the court, got in the referee's way, and the ref had no choice. The ref had no choice but to get him out of that game and get him ejected. Because Kurt Miller, his team is absolutely flailing right now, and he is pissed. Because he's like, hey, there is some calls that y'all are not calling for my team, and I'm going to let you know about it. I know I'm going to get ejected. I know the game is over, but this is more than basketball. That's basically what Kurt Miller was doing. Basically, guys, the game is over. We got 1 minute left to go. Ty Harris with the basketball, 10-point lead for the Connecticut Sun. Ty Harris off the screen. Ty Harris to Alyssa Thomas to Marina Mabry for a long 3-point shot. She misses it. Rebound goes to Sparks have the basketball. Dearica Hamby to Steph Talbot. Steph gets it inside to Dearica. Dearica goes for the jumper. Hamby misses it. Rebound goes to Marina Mabry. Ty Harris has it. And guys, they're just going to end the game basically from here. 38 seconds left to go in the game. It is still a 10-point lead. The game is over. It is over. It is over. It is over. Discrepancy between the shot clock and game clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Shot clock violation. We got 19 seconds left to go. The LA Sparks have the basketball. And it's over from here, y'all. It is over from here. The TD Garden has just witnessed their first game ever. Their first women's basketball game ever, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, Rakia Jackson gets the ball. Rakia goes to the lane, ends up getting fouled, and she's going to head to the line for 2 shots. All right, and the Connecticut Sun clear the bench. All right, and they will just dribble it out from here on out. Guys, what a game. Guys, we've reached the end of today's game. Guys, the final score was 91. LA Sparks 90 not 91. Anyway, guys, I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, anyway, we've reached the end of today's game. The final score is 69 Connecticut Sun, 61 LA Sparks. And guys, we just witnessed a historic game for the game of women's basketball, for the WNBA. This is huge, guys. So I want to sort of put this in perspective. Yes, this was a good game. I'm going to talk about the game in a hot second, but I want to talk about what this game means. Because this is one of those sort of tentpole moments. When we talk about women's basketball, this is a tentpole moment that we can sort of use as an example about the growth of the game of women's basketball. All right. The reason why is because let's just sort of take the facts of this game, right? This is the first game ever that women's professional basketball was at the TD Garden, right? This is where the Boston Celtics play. The game is in Boston, right? Boston does not have a WNBA team. There has never been a professional women's basketball game at TD Garden. This is the first time that happened, guys. This is the first time a game of this kind has happened at the Celtics arena, guys. The Connecticut Sun, there's not a men's team in Connecticut, right? So the Boston Celtics really is the Connecticut Sun sort of brother squad, right? And they decided to do something interesting, right? This was announced a long while ago that we were going to see the Connecticut Sun go to TD Garden to play a regular season game during the season. It was announced that the game was going to be against the LA Sparks. And guys, I want to just sort of talk through some stuff because I want to sort of put this in perspective, guys. This game was between the LA Sparks and the Connecticut Sun. All right, to sort of make sure you all understand about both of these teams, right? You have the Connecticut Sun, who's the second best team in the WNBA right now. Like, they're really good, right? The Connecticut Sun, they're 19-7 on the season. They're a really good squad, right? Really, really good. No issues on that front. They're playing against a team that is 11th in the WNBA. All right? The LA Sparks is 6 of 21. 6 wins, 21 losses, right? They're not good. Records-wise, they are not good. And what we have is a recipe for, what some people would say, oh, not good numbers, right? There's a lot of talk about, WNBA, regular WNBA teams can't bring an audience and all that stuff. Guys, the reason why I'm talking about the record for these teams is because I think it's important. We had the Connecticut Sun play the second worst team in the W. This team is, yes, they have good players, but they're not good statistically, according to the standings. 6-21 on the season. This is a team that, yes, has some popular names that people know, right? I would say for sure, the most popular player that they have on their squad, her name is Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink has been injured almost the entire season so far, and she hasn't played. And she didn't play in today's game, right? So there was no Cameron Brink on the court. You have Rickea Jackson, who absolutely, in my mind, is a name and someone who has been pretty awesome. But again, it's not where this team for the LA Sparks doesn't have people that I would say the casual fan knows, besides maybe De'Erica Hamby now because she won that bronze medal and she has that lawsuit. So maybe some more people know about her. But this isn't a crazy well-known team. And they're playing, and the Connecticut Sun are playing. And Connecticut Sun, they're a really, really good squad, have consistently been a really good squad, but they also don't have big names. They don't. They just have hard-nosed basketball. They have a winning culture, a winning attitude, and they're really good, right? And the thing that I love about today's game was that this was the Connecticut Sun versus the LA Sparks. And a game against the second worst team in the WNBA ends up leading to some really, really awesome numbers. Let me go through the numbers real quick. Did you know that today's game between, again, the LA Sparks and the Connecticut Sun was the third highest attended game this season? Third highest attended game. The other two games, of course, did feature the Indiana Fever. But this one is the third highest attended game. And again, it did not feature the Indiana Fever. Like, this is not meant to shade the Indiana Fever at all. That's not what this is meant to do. This is meant to just say that the growth of the game is it's happening, and it's not just focused on one team. Absolutely grateful. Absolutely what Caitlin has been doing with the W and with the Indiana Fever, but it's not just that. There is a lot of organic growth that is also just happening in the W, and a lot of fans are being introduced to these teams, and they absolutely love it. And I want to talk about that, guys. Again, the third highest attended game this season. And guys, 19,125 people attended this game. Again, 19,125 people attended. This is the highest. This is the most tickets sold ever for the Connecticut Sun. For their in franchise history, this is the most tickets sold. And this game didn't feature Caitlin Clark, didn't feature Angel Reese, didn't feature, pick your next popular player in the W. Didn't feature those people. It didn't, guys. But what it did feature was the second best team in the W. A team that's probably going to get close to the finals this year. And it featured the second worst team in the W. And they were able to draw 19,125 fans in attendance. Guys, the game of women's basketball is growing. It's growing. And it is amazing to see as a person who's been a fan my entire life, since I was basically like 5 or something like that. For someone who's been a fan basically my entire life, this is such an important moment in the game. This is such an important moment, and this game has not been talked about by really anybody. I think there's a lot of people who didn't even know this game happened. A lot of people. The reason why is because it wasn't even on national TV. The game was available on Twitter, which I don't think is considered TV. The game is also available locally in Boston, which is awesome that folks in Boston were actually able to watch that game. The game is also available on League Pass, and of course available in Connecticut. The thing that I want to talk about is the fact that while this game was historic, while this game was awesome, it wasn't on TV, right? And I think a lot of the media didn't really pay attention to it, didn't cover it, and I get it. Like I get it. I talked about it earlier in the stream that I understand their decisions for doing what they're doing, but I wanted to just do something separate to just sort of talk about this game and talk about how important it is and talk about what this means for the game of women's basketball, guys. The game of women's basketball has grown leaps and bounds, absolutely. And when we talk about why the game has grown, absolutely, yes. For the most part, we moved to two names. First to Caitlin, then to Angel Reese. We absolutely do. But I don't want new people to the W or new casual people to be like, yeah, everybody only cares about two players, or everybody only cares about certain teams or whatever, and nobody else matters and everybody else sucks and all this other. I see that stuff, and I want to say that people bought tickets. 19,125 people bought tickets that were $25 and up. They bought tickets to attend this game. Again, this is about 100+ miles away from where this team plays in Connecticut. They paid their money. Most of these people are Boston people, to see a game of women's basketball, a WNBA game that didn't feature some of the top names that a lot of people know about, right? But it featured two teams that feature women who are straight up ballers. Absolutely, straight up ballers. And my hope is that those 19,125 fans that were in attendance, that they leave out of this game knowing the name Dejanay Carrington, knowing how great of a defender she is, right? And how she absolutely balled today with 19 points for her squad, and played lockdown defense, especially in that fourth quarter. That people walk away from this game knowing the name of Alyssa Thomas, aka the Engine, who almost had a triple double in this game with 9 points, 8 rebounds, 16 rebounds for Alyssa Thomas. I want people to leave who went to that game to leave knowing the name of Brianna Jones, a player who just puts her head down, gets her work done, does not get a lot of credit for a lot of stuff. She does all the little things to make her team successful, whether that's screens, maybe whether that's tip passes. Like, she does a lot of stuff to make stuff happen for her squad. That's why she's always in the game as much as she is. She finished with 15 points in this one, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, right? I want people to leave the game knowing those names, knowing Ty Harris, a player who was at the top of the league in terms of 3-point shooting last year. Ty Harris can absolutely ball. She had 14 points in this game, 4 assists, 3 steals. This is a really, really good squad. You have a player like DeWanna Bonner, whose birthday it was today. She didn't have that great of a game. Her shots were not falling as much, but she still did absolutely benefit her squad. Had 7 points in this one, and absolutely usually does score a lot more points. I want people to leave the game knowing those names, right? Knowing the name of Rickea Jackson, who is a straight up baller as a rookie. We talk about Caitlin, of course, she's Rookie of the Year. We talk about Angel Reese, of course, she's number 2 in that conversation. But we fail to talk a lot about Rickea Jackson, who has been on her big one all season. She's a player who is playing like a veteran. She's not playing like a rookie. She has one of the best, in my opinion, turnaround jumpers. It wasn't hitting all the time today, but however, her shot looks really, really good. It's sort of like Asia Wilson-esque, her ability to do that turnaround jumper, kind of off one leg type of package. It looks awesome. But people, they're going to leave the game knowing her. If they've never heard about her before, they're going to know her. And they're going to be like, man, that girl, she's awesome. Where did she go to school? Oh, she went to Tennessee? Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. I need to go home. I need to check out her stuff, and because she seems cool, right? Or they look her up and they're like, oh man, she has awesome fits at games. I gotta follow her. I gotta follow her on social media. I gotta watch out for her games, even though her team lost, even though her team does not have a good record. I still want to check her out, right? A player like Azurá Stevens, a player who's been in the league for quite a while, has overcome injuries. For them, people getting introduced to a player like that. Kia Nurse, Lee Yaroo. There's so many players in the WNBA who are flat out amazing. And the thing that I love about sort of tentpole, which is what I call this a tentpole game. This is sort of like the game that's sort of like a outlier that's sort of like a different. It's different from the pack, right? It's different from the other games that are happening. It's sort of like it's a game that sort of lets you know where you could be, right? And where you are, and what this game means to so many people. And I think it's awesome, the fact that, again, 19,100 and let me get this right, 19,125 people came out to watch this game. I think it's awesome. I do. And I want to talk about it because it's not going to get a lot of attention. I think there's a guaranteed a lot of WNBA fans, a lot of people who call themselves WNBA fans don't even know about this game. They probably didn't even watch it, right? And I think it's important for us to talk about it, for us to highlight it, and for us to just celebrate the awesomeness of the W, man. Let's not just make this a 1-person league. Let's not make it a 2-person league. Let's not make it a 3-person league. This is all 12 teams. And they're all doing something great. And I don't blame the media for this. I don't. because ultimately the media will do whatever whatever the people want, right? So I think it's up to us. The reason why the game wasn't on TV is because the media, the people who have TV rights, the TV companies and whatnot, they didn't think that this would do well. That's why they didn't put it on TV. So it's important for us as fans that if this is the content that we want more of these types of games on TV, well, we got to watch it. We got to watch it. We got to engage with it on social media. We have to continue to do our part to sort of grow this thing. And then as we do, as more fans show visible interest in all this stuff, then we'll have a situation where we'll have basically every single game on national TV. It's coming. The new media rights deal is going to have a lot more games on TV, right? But it's coming, and a day that we will have all the games on national TV. And I'm excited about it. I love it. And you know, I'm going to do my part in terms of covering stuff. And let's all do our part in sharing this game and others, with the masses, to let people know that, hey, you know, absolutely love, you know, the, you know, team, your favorite team, right? And focus on that. But also there's other teams, there's other players who are absolutely doing their big one. And today was an example of that. Again, 19,125 people showed up to Boston to watch a team from Connecticut versus a team from LA. It was fun to see. It was a low-scoring game. It was a game that didn't look, it wasn't that, like, flashy at all. It was a hard-nosed game that really did come out to defensive stops in that fourth quarter. But it was a good one. It was a really good game. So if y'all didn't watch it, I would recommend for y'all to go back and watch that game. It was a really fun one. Again, the Connecticut Sun ended up winning this game 69-61. That was the final score in this one. And, you know, once again, WNBA making stuff happen, making another record. Again, third highest attended game this year. Most tickets sold for the Connecticut Sun. And once again, we see some history made in the WNBA. And I am excited about it. Hope you are as well. Guys, that is the game. That is my sort of talking through it. Yeah, huge one. I don't know what else to say, but I absolutely love it. So now, guys, let's get to y'all comments. Let's see what y'all have to say. Let's see. Man, y'all wrote a lot. Let's see. Chocolate says Boston has a rabid basketball fan base, and it's turned up a notch when it's against LA. Smart move to have them at the Garden. Yeah, I liked it. I really liked it. Sinister says Angel Reese competitive plus Rakia Jackson skill set equals Asia Wilson in my mind. All right. AM10 says, not gonna lie, I only watch Fever games. I like Sabrina, Rakia, might tune into some of their games. But that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, it really is great to watch the Fever. I think they're a great team. But yeah, I would highly recommend to just, you know, learn about some other teams, and that's not to say that you should stop watching the teams that you all love to watch. Like, that's totally cool. You know, when I first started watching the WNBA, like I was very focused on certain teams, absolutely. And then I sort of like expanded my horizons and got to know a lot of the other players in the W, and I was like, man, this is awesome. And I started paying attention to everybody. James, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, hello, y'all. subscribe, like, and share. Yes, if y'all could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. James gave another super sticker that said fan that is a fan character laughing out loud with tears in their eyes. Thank you so much for the super chat and the super sticker. Really do appreciate that so much, James. It really does help the channel out a whole lot. And I appreciate y'all for the support. All right, let's get to some more of y'all comments. Carmela says, Rakia is her basketball IQ, the way she moves the ball, her motor is unmatched. She's awesome. She is awesome. She is absolutely amazing. I love to see her play. I love to see her play. Let's see what y'all have to say. Sorry, sometimes the comments are coming too fast, and I'm trying to figure out what y'all are saying. Pear says it's not Quita because of people like you, but other teams need their own independent YouTubers like the Sky and Fever have. I only seen one other team that's New York Liberty. Oh yeah. I do think that would be awesome to have other teams have YouTube have like I mean, and it's not even associated with the team, right? But like having other fans like make channels for certain teams. Like I think that would be awesome. Yeah, so there's quite a few Liberty or not Liberty. There's quite a few Fever channels that are like basically exclusively talking about the Fever, or everything they do is to make the Fever look good or whatever. And there's I'm only aware of one channel for the New York Liberty, which is Jay. Who makes a channel, has a channel about the New York Liberty. But yeah, there's not much about other teams on the W, of other WNBA teams, and so that's a thing. That is an absolute thing. Jay says the entertainment value of the Fever is something the other teams need to emulate. I hear what you're saying, Jay. Absolutely. I absolutely hear what you're saying. And I do think that there is an entertainment value with the Fever. But I also think that it's also because of the popularity of Caitlin Clark, that the entertainment value is so high, right? One, they do have, in my opinion, the coolest halftime performances, in my opinion, the Indiana Fever do, with like odd performances that I find awesome. And they do run a fast-paced offense, right? But if you look at other teams, you have that too. Like if you look at the Aces, if you look at the New York Liberty, you have fast-paced offense. So it's not, in my opinion, it's not just entertainment value. It's like having names that people recognize and people want to watch, right? Because you look at, if you talk about just like fast-paced offense, like yeah, that's, the Aces do that. Absolutely. The Aces do that. But like, again, there's just a popularity that exists with the Indiana Fever. And like, I don't think it's a knock to say that. I think a lot of people, it feels like some people are afraid to say that. And it's true. Like, she's just more popular than, the other teams. And that leads to a higher entertainment factor. Absolutely. Caitlin Clark is a baller. Absolutely. She is very fun to watch. Absolutely. But what I'm saying is there's an extra added benefit of her being an insanely popular athlete, right? That makes that entertainment factor go to the roof. right? So yeah, that's the thing right there. That is the thing that I wanted to just sort of talk about. Um, yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that is yeah. I think that makes sense. I feel like it makes sense. But if that doesn't make sense, let me know. Let me know in the chat if that for some reason does not make sense. All right, let's get to what some more y'all have to say. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. Um Riz says, Quita, how do you choose the chat you read? Um it really is me just sort of skimming. The comments are like they're in white with a black background, and I think I probably need to change that because sometimes it's kind of hard to read. But I just try to skim and pick a variety. Most of the comments I end up looking at are like I just click on them and then I read them, and then sometimes I regret it after I read them. But no, it's really luck of the draw. I just randomly select stuff. Um, Wrath of Khan says Gabby signed with the Storm. Yes, she did. I got a video coming out about that. Carmela says I want the Cleveland Rockers back minus the losses. You had to add that minus the losses. Minus the losses, yes. Minus the losses. Um all right. So I wanna get to some more of y'all comments. Let's get to more of y'all comments. Sinister says, "How many casual WNBA viewers do you think know the Aces are going for a three-peat?" Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of them know. I don't know if a lot of them know about that. And if some do, they probably some of them probably just don't care. Which is cool. I mean, to each its own. To each its own. Absolutely. Um, but yeah, I do think there's a lot of people in general who they know of the WNBA. They know of specifically what the Indian and Fever are doing, but they're not aware of much of anything in terms of other teams. And I think that's sort of like that's sort of a thing that I personally am interested in sort of helping to change. Like um, I want the W to grow, right? I want it to grow. I want to see um, more people sort of learn about the W and to learn about all teams and to rock with all teams. And like it's fine if some people decide not to. Like it's not like a thing where if you don't like all these teams, I don't like you. No, it's fine. But I think I think people as they're exposed to more teams and more players and whatnot, I think they would like it. I think they would enjoy it. I think they just need someone to sort of tell the story as to why they should care. You know, so that's the thing right there. That's the thing. That is the thing. Um, uh, Lilac says if every team looked like the Fever, then no one would have a real identity. Yeah, I like that teams have different identities, right? When you look at the Connecticut Sun, you're not looking at like beautiful basketball. And I don't think that's an insult. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's just a thing. That's just reality that we, when you look at the Connecticut Sun, you're looking at a very defensive minded team that doesn't play pretty, doesn't play flashy, but they're really, really good, right? And they've been consistently good for a long time. And I think that's great. And you have a team like the Atlanta Dream that just is a gutsy team. They're a team that it doesn't seem like they're gonna win games, but lately they've won like 2 games in a row. Like they win games against better teams that they're not supposed to win because one, they have one of the best scorers in the game right now, which is Ryan Howard. Two, you have a player like a Tina Charles who, when you talk about records, when you talk about what players mean to the game of women's basketball in terms of like numbers, scoring, and all that stuff, Tina Charles is at the top of a lot of records because Tina Charles has been in the game for a long time. So you have an OG like a Tina Charles. You have new blood like a Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray and others. Or Alicia Gray is not that young of blood, but you get the point. It's awesome to just see the various identities of teams. I think it's great. I don't want teams to play the same, right? I don't want them to play the same because I love the variety. I love the difference. I love it. And that's what the game is all about. That is what the game is all about. Riz says, I wish Quita would do a video of all teams, but I'm sure all she does is taxing them. Yeah, I try, but like, yeah, it's very difficult to like have enough time to like, because there's like stuff I want to cover more of what the Atlanta Dream are doing because I think it's so special. And I just got to have time to do it. And the problem is I don't really have time to do it. I try to cover as much as I possibly can while looking at old stuff, while looking ahead for the future and whatnot. And so that's the hope. But again, guys, remember this is not my full-time thing. This is just a small thing that I do alongside my regular job, alongside my regular life. And so I don't have much time to do this. And so I just try my best to cover as much as I can with the resources that I have. But I would absolutely love to. I would absolutely love to cover more. Absolutely would love to. Nina, nice question, says, how do you define casual WNBA fan? So here's how I describe it. And maybe you all would disagree with me. We'll see. To me, a casual WNBA fan is a person who says they like the WNBA, and when they hear something about the WNBA, they're like, "Oh, that's cool," and maybe they watch a clip or two on social media about a game. That's a casual fan, right? Someone who says they like it and someone who may engage occasionally on the topic on social media. All right, so whether that's maybe watching a couple of highlight reels from a player or two, or liking a post about a player or something like that. To me, that's a casual fan. To me, that's how I describe it. Someone who says they're a fan, but isn't going to games, isn't maybe they watch a whole game every now and then, but it's not a common occurrence. That's what I mean by casual. All right. So hopefully that clears it up there. Yeah, that's my thought process. But maybe you all think something different. Maybe you all think something different about casual fans. But yeah, that's kind of my deal. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I really do appreciate y'all for supporting this channel. It truly means a lot. It truly means a lot for to me, for you all to rock with me the way that you all do. It's just kind of amazing. So I do thank you for the support. I thank you for the criticism. I thank you for everybody who has engaged with my channel in any way. I try my best to get better every single game with every single video I do. So hopefully you all see that. If not, let me know. Love to get better at certain stuff. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I don't have much of anything else to say. I don't have anything else to say, but I really do appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me and for the support. And again, please keep the comments coming, good or bad. I actually really do appreciate it. Like I don't think I'm always right. I don't think anybody's always right all the time. And so, say what you want. Hayes Darius says Quita is the GOAT. I am. I don't think so, but thank you for saying that. That's nice. Says she got me more into the WNBA and now I'm locked in. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Like that's the point, to get people more engaged with the WNBA. That's what I'm talking about. I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. Now, guys, my hope is that you gain more engagement in the WNBA. And if the WNBA is not your thing, it is okay. I will be covering women's college basketball soon enough. I will be covering it soon enough. Eric says, does the Sun relocate out of Connecticut? Connecticut wants an NFL team the Sun Arena could host, but I don't think they would be happy to lose a team. I don't think that the Connecticut Sun will relocate. One, because I don't think that arena is big enough for NFL or NHL for NHL like arena. Like I don't think it's big enough. I don't actually. I don't think it's big enough at all. Because the arena that they're in, I think it holds like around 11,000 fans, which sure is a lot. But it's not like a crazy amount, right? It's not like a crazy amount. So I don't think that that one NFL NHL I should say team would be interested in that. And two, a thing to note about the Connecticut Sun is they're actually owned by a Native American tribe. They're owned by a Native American tribe, and I don't think that that tribe would sell the team, right? I don't think they would do that. And so that's the thing right there. I don't think they would sell the team. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. All right. Well, anyway, I appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me. Let's see. Gabby Williams does fix problems for the Seattle Storm. I do. I will have a video about it. Con Lenny, thank you for fact checking. Says Mohegan Sun only seats 10,000 people. Appreciate you for saying that. Appreciate you. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I don't think an NHL team would go there. Personally, I don't think it makes I don't think it makes sense for an NHL team to go there. One, because Connecticut is actually really, really small. It really is. It's a really, really small state. So yeah. Um Darius says the argument in the chat is kind of childish at that point. At this point, what are we talking hoops or not? I mean, here's the thing. Like, I just ignore certain stuff. I just ignore it because it's unhelpful. It's unnecessary. Like, I just sometimes I think it's important to just ignore comments. Let people say whatever they want to say. It's a free country. It's a free internet. You can say whatever you want. But you don't have to give everything energy. And so I just sometimes just ignore. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a good evening, guys. I hope you all have a good one. Please make sure to be nice to someone. Be kind to people. Be respectful, guys, in the chat and not in the chat. Please be respectful to people and know that people are human beings just like you. So if this is not, if be mindful of what you say. Not saying you can't say certain stuff, but like, it's definitely the way you say certain stuff and like how you get your point across. It also does matter because when you talk about arguments, you want to win people to whatever argument you have. And so, it's helpful to be, respectful if you're trying to influence people. That's a thought. Guys, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of y'all day. Be kind, be nice, and make sure that you have a great rest of your day, guys, because it's evening. So have a good night. Guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. We have live streams for the rest of the week. So hopefully y'all will be tuning in for that. Have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you tomorrow. If no one has told y'all today, let me tell you, you matter, you are important, and I am very happy that you are on this earth. Guys, peace, love, and women's basketball. And until next time, I will talk to y'all in the next one. Goodbye.